Okay, this is the Heart Dynamics 6.4 Pro kit with the Roland TD20 module. Sold this kit on eBay, and it's a wee video for the buyer. If anyone else stumbles across it on eBay, this is the Heart kit with a TD20. Basically, I just want to give you a quick overview of what you've bought here. Here's the module. As I explained, I have 50 of the top drum sounds installed. That was Alison Change, Janice Jackson, Frank Beard from ZZ Top, B-52s, Brian Adams. Obviously these are all configurable. I'll just grab my drumsticks. You'll need to excuse me because I'm holding my phone while I'm doing this. So this is Stuart Copeland, snare drum, Ringo Starr, electronic kit. So there you hear the various different sounds. If you're familiar with a TD10 and above, you've got the variable volume control for each of these. Of course, each one of the drums is completely configurable by clicking the instrument button down there, and it shows you exactly what it is. I'm not going to change any of these because this has got a pretty good setting, but I mean you can change basically infinitely what these the sounds are. I always like the Alison Chains kit, which was a good solid rock kit. What I'm going to do now is just go through the various different drums just to show you that all the trigger sensitivities are working okay. Let's say if we're starting off with a snare. Now I found, I've tried to record this before, and the condenser mics on these little video cameras, this is actually my iPhone, sometimes can be a bit, they kind of compress the sound, so if that isn't getting any louder, it's a function of the mic on this phone. The rim shot here is that's fine. Onto the first tom here. Second tom. So you see I'm moving around here just to show that there's no dead spots. Most of the time if there's a dead spot it will be caused by, you just need to tension up the drum skin a bit. You'll see how I've got this set up if you look at the sensitivity. Okay, on to the next one. So that's all of the drums. Bass drum down the bottom here. I should point out, kit comes with a Tama Cobra drum pedal. At some point I lost a wee bolt that holds this thing together, but it's had gaffer tape around it for about the last 5 years. I'm sure it will stay fine, but it's just a case of putting another wee bolt in it. Again, I'll just increase the sensitivity in that. Hopefully here you can hear that's triggering fine. Now moving on to the hi-hat, we've got the hi-hat controller pedal down here. As I mentioned, this is actually a fixed hi-hat which doesn't move. It's only really cosmetic, the one that moves up and down anyway, but I'll just show you, again starting off quite lightly. The closed hi-hat. Obviously you're going to pick up quite a bit of the noise of the stick hitting the drums here, but I don't want to turn it up any louder because the condenser mic will just crackle like hell. So, okay, so gradually opening the hi-hat, fully open, and you see that functions fine. Cymbal 1. There's quite a bit of sizzle on that. Cymbal 2. The larger of the cymbals there has a choke, so you can use that. The other one does actually have a choke on it, however it doesn't appear to be working, but you could achieve, you know, as long as you've got the one there, that'll be fine. Onto the ride. And the bell. Sometimes found that depending where you hit the bell, you may have to play around with the sensitivities, but you can hear the triggers. The triggers certainly work there. And finally, the china. The Heart Dynamics, the ride and the hi-hat are both actual physical cymbals riveted together, so apparently you can play it off the pad or on the metal if you prefer an authentic feel. The other cymbals are some kind of polycarbonate super strong thing. You'll notice they do tend to mark where you hit them with the sticks. I clean up the hi-hat and the ride with some car cleaner. I was going to do this, but it's pretty pointless because the first time you hit it, they'll just come up again. I can't remember if I showed you the splash cymbal. I think I did. The only other thing that I'm going to show you here is I actually have a second hi-hat, which I didn't show on the eBay auction because it has got a crack in it. This happened shortly after I got the kit and Heart Dynamics replaced it. I'm including it with the kit because it's a fully functional trigger. Set up as a cowbell at the moment, but you can have it as basically anything that you wanted. So the kit functions absolutely fine. The frame, you'll see it's not quite as elegant as the Roland one. It's a kind of tubular design, but it's perfectly stable and functional. Let's say it's held together by these heavy duty clamps. I don't know if you can see that or not. I've not been particularly tidy with the cymbals here. Sorry, not the cymbals, the cables, because I plan to tidy all that up for when you come down. But as you see there, it's all heavy duty stuff. Works fine. In addition to what you see, I've also got a number of replacement drum skins. The black ones here are the originals that came with a kit. Heart Dynamics shortly after that released another set of skins called the Magnum series, which I've also got 3 or 4 of these. I've just got hi-hat and snare and kick drum size because they're the ones that tend to go. In fact, actually, did I say hi-hat? I meant snare and kick drum. It's actually just the snare that tends to go. But I've had the one on the kit there since the day I bought these Magnum skins, and I've never had to replace it. So I'm thinking you've got 3 or 4 there. They should keep you going for many, many years. The other important thing here is I've got some of these replacement foam pads. On each one of the drums, you'll notice on the centre there is one of these pads. The old ones were kind of like this dark green, light green colour. The new ones are black. The only one I've had to replace has been on the snare after many hours, many hundreds of hours of playing. So I suspect that with the 6 spare pads you've got there, that'll probably do you for the lifetime of the kit. Regarding spare parts, I used to deal with a company in the UK. I think they're no longer agents for Heart. However, I have managed to get stuff from Germany in the past, which is pretty reasonable. The main thing that you're going to be looking for, if you ever get through all those skins, of course, is replacement skins. The one I have on the kick drum there is just a generic mesh skin, which of course you can utilise. I won't show you just now, but the system has a line in, so you can play along with your favourite tunes. It's also got a sequencer as well. loads of functions for recording, etc. So it's pretty complete. Well, it's complete and functions pretty well. Hopefully you'll be happy seeing this video. As I say, if some of the loud sounds seem a little quiet or compressed, unfortunately it's a function of the video camera and not the kit. If you've got any other questions, let me know, but I'm sure you'll be absolutely delighted with it. It's one other thing before I go here, I'll just show you here. The one that I went for is the hammered chrome finish, which looks really beautiful. There's a couple of things I think I mentioned in the eBay auction. Unfortunately, the underside of these have become a bit scratched over the years with, you know, assembling and deassembling the kit. But it's purely cosmetic, and you can't see see them when they're set up anyway. So it's okay. So there you have it. Bye for now.